my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmama, his ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep it up, his ass going to prison.
I want to talk about some money. Like this being shit. This being shit. No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You up here flagging. You're cat.
Don't be in this bitch. Wait till I come back in the month late night, and then it's just you and I slap you up. Yeah. You trying to act off, son? We're not all through this. Oh, like this in front of all your people. Say your mama I said Happy Mother's Day. And then carrying in my face and shit like.
Stand by right here for me. 32, I'm 10x10, 1 to 10. Spread your legs slightly. I just need to pat you down.
T.I.'s fear for his son King Harris might soon turn into reality. After years of cautioning him to slow down and avoid destroying his future, King is now facing the possibility of a judge sentencing him to 5 years in prison. The wildest part is that T.I. predicted this exact scenario back in 2022, warning his son that if he didn't change his ways, he could easily end up behind bars. For those who have kept an eye on King's journey, this moment doesn't come as much of a surprise. The warning signs have been clear for years. From reckless driving and public altercations to that viral Waffle House brawl and flaunting firearms in music videos, King has been making one bad decision after another, almost as if he believed the consequences would never catch up to him. Things reached a breaking point in October 2024, when King's risky behavior finally caught up with him. He was pulling out of a gas station in his BMW when he nearly collided with a police car. From that moment, the night took a downward spiral. Officers approached his vehicle and immediately noticed the smell of marijuana. On top of that, they spotted a firearm on his waist, making the situation even more serious. Once they ran his name, everything unraveled further. They discovered he had an outstanding warrant dating all the way back to 2022 for speeding, DUI, and driving on a suspended license. Instead of appearing in court and handling the charges like most people would, King had ignored the case for years, letting the mistake linger until it resurfaced at the worst possible moment.
Yes, sir.
There's one in the way.
Does your buddy have one as well? Alright, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You gotta take.
There's no safety.
You take
okay.
Out.
Well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. I'm gonna just set this down right here. You step out for me. Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. Alright, right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
Are you sure?
We're gonna be at the church. Alright, I appreciate you being full, man. We're just gonna take a look at this information, make sure it's valid. Just take a step to the side for me.
The arrest was captured on video, and the footage soon spread online, first through Badge Chronicles and then through Vlad TV. The clip, which runs almost 30 minutes long, shows the entire sequence of events. Viewers can see the officers pull King out of the car, confiscate the gun from his waist, and place him in handcuffs. While King didn't completely lose his composure, the frustration on his face was obvious. It was clear that he knew there was no way to talk his way out of the situation this time. The video even shows him being placed in the back of the police car, a moment that symbolized more than just an arrest. It showed a young man finally being forced to confront the consequences of his choices. What makes the situation even more heartbreaking is the timing. Only weeks before the arrest, King had become a father. He shared photos of his newborn and even released an emotional song titled Dear Son, which suggested he was ready to embrace fatherhood and step into a more mature role. Fans thought this new chapter might be the turning point that set him on the right path. Instead, King now faces a legal battle that could take him away from his child during the earliest and most important years of his life. For King Harris, this moment stands as a critical crossroads. Either it becomes the wake-up call that pushes him toward growth and responsibility, or it cements the destructive path that even his father, T.I., feared he couldn't escape.
Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmama, his ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep that shit up, his ass going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's going.
An officer later revealed that King Harris remained composed and cooperative during the entire arrest, but despite keeping his cool, he was still taken to Dale County Jail before being transferred to Pickens once his outstanding warrant was activated. In an instant, King's life flipped from posting confidently on Instagram to being confined behind bars, while the world watched every detail unfold. What makes the situation even more painful is that T.I. had already predicted this years ago. Back in 2022, when King first started showing troubling behavior, T.I. warned publicly that if his son didn't change his ways, jail would eventually be his reality. His words weren't just fatherly concern, they came from lived experience.
So what I'm saying is, they wasn't
Talk like that outside.
Hey, I can talk how I want to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't your fucking restaurant. This ain't your fucking restaurant. Everything you think I can pull out my pocket right now, I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
Stop talking to him, baby.
Who the hell is he?
I'm talking that Ricky.
What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Fire out your shit.
Come back.
What? On game what? On game what? Come here. Come here. I'll tell you what I do. Come here. I'll tell you what I do. Come here. Come here. Come on.
T.I. once said, "Time will be his teacher." And now that lesson has arrived in the form of a possible 5-year prison sentence for his son, King Harris. When videos of King's arrest began circulating online, people quickly revisited that old clip of T.I.'s warning, and the internet erupted with mixed reactions. Some viewers felt T.I. had essentially predicted this outcome, while others expressed sympathy, pointing out how painful it must be for a father to see his own words manifest in real life. Regardless of opinion, most agreed that T.I.'s warning was eerily accurate. He had recognized the troubling patterns early on, but King never listened to his father's advice. One major example of King's defiance was the infamous Waffle House incident in 2022, which first made many people question whether he was heading down the wrong path. A viral video showed King in a heated argument with restaurant staff, yelling aggressively and acting out of control, as if he were trying to prove something. Instead of coming across as tough, he looked entitled and immature, which damaged his reputation even further. Even T.I. couldn't defend his son's behavior. Later, he went live on social media to express his disbelief, saying he couldn't understand why King escalated a simple situation into unnecessary conflict with a cook. It was a moment even T.I. admitted he couldn't excuse.
Treat mine like you treat yours.
Why y'all got too much time, bro? Why y'all always gotta have?
What is it like?
No, not illegal.
Well, in the manner in which you persuade in the lifestyle, don't look legitimate, sir. But I'm not supporting the whole outside. And I'm not. What kind of parent go support their kids and they'll get them? Why? Why? It ain't what they So, you know, the clan pull up and they say, hey, who do you belong to? Who raised them? Somebody got me. I've been seeing him around through there like, you know, really the only thing. I've been seeing him around through like that. Well, when you got, I know that. Y'all got around those. That's called, it's not in possession of and commission of a crime, sir. That is a felony.
Yeah.
Thank you. They ready?
If the Waffle House incident wasn't bad enough, the situation with the guns truly showed how far King Harris had strayed. One of the most talked about moments came when T.I. and Boosie were forced to sit their sons down on camera, a clip that went viral for all the wrong reasons. King and Boosie's son, Tyra, were filming a music video, but instead of focusing on their craft, they had firearms spread all over the set, making it look more like a trap house than a creative space. That was the breaking point for their fathers, who immediately stepped in. T.I., visibly frustrated, questioned them directly, asking, "Why are y'all even toting guns when there are girls around?" He didn't sugarcoat his words, and it quickly turned into a full-on lecture. T.I. reminded them that one wrong move, just one mistake involving weapons or drugs, could easily land them behind bars. What made the moment powerful was that T.I. wasn't scolding out of anger, but speaking from hard-earned experience. He was offering them a roadmap to avoid the same pitfalls he once faced. The entire exchange showed a father desperately trying to guide his son away from choices that could ruin his future. King Harris, son of rap legend T.I., is now facing serious legal trouble, with the possibility of a 5-year prison sentence looming over him after a string of reckless decisions that have finally caught up to him. Despite years of his father warning him to slow down and avoid self-destruction, King's behavior only seemed to spiral further out of control, from dangerous driving and flaunting weapons to public outbursts like the infamous Waffle House meltdown. The turning point came in October 2024, when King was arrested after nearly crashing his BMW into a police vehicle. Officers discovered marijuana and a gun in the car, and when they ran his name, they uncovered an outstanding warrant from 2022 tied to speeding, DUI, and driving with a suspended license. This ultimately led to his arrest and booking in Dale County Jail. The arrest video quickly went viral, sparking mixed reactions online. While some mocked King for his recklessness, others expressed concern for his future, noting how eerily accurate T.I.'s warnings from 2022 had been. Back then, T.I. had publicly stated that if King didn't change his ways, prison would be the inevitable outcome. Fans were quick to highlight this, calling it a prophecy fulfilled. Despite the chaos, T.I. continues to stand firmly by his son, but the painful reality is clear: everything T.I. feared is now unfolding in front of the world. While some hope that fatherhood might finally ground King and give him perspective, his looming prison sentence could become the defining moment of his young life, serving as the harsh lesson his father always warned about.